Hello everyone, Angelo here, homeless filmmaker in Los Angeles. Been living in my car for over a year now. Actually, 13 months now. So I've been having this recent bout of depersonalization, derealization. I almost hesitate to definitively say that because when you're in it, it seems so real. I almost feel like, no, it's not a disorder. It's just, that's just me. It's my default brain. It's how I'm going to be the rest of my life. It's very, very scary. I said I was feeling better yesterday, and I was. And then last night, man, I was hit with a bunch of anxiety. It was hurting, scary. I was feeling dissociated, feeling outside my body, like floating off into the universe. Don't know what I was thinking. Trying to lie down. I did sleep fine. That wasn't the issue. Just, it was like I was hallucinating that everybody was gone, and like emotionally nobody resonated with me. Like none of my interactions with people were real. It sounds like, oh, it's just kind of a weird trip. No, it's very, very painful and scary. I cannot convey it properly. I did get some coaching from a DPDR sort of expert, not a clinician or doctor or anything, but just a coach. I'm surprised I'm even able to speak and function so far. And during the day, I'm sort of better, but it's moment to moment. It's like a roller coaster. I can't think about tomorrow or the next day because, I keep trying to refer back to previous bouts I've had that were it was just hell on earth. I'm realizing today I no longer have any fear of hell. I've been through hell. So, I don't... Yeah, I mean, even though I didn't really have a fear of it before, but, there's always sort of that lingering little bit of doubt, like, oh, what if I die and I'm punished for it? But, yeah, I just was overwhelmed this morning, and finally when I got up, I was feeling a little better. I lied down until like 10:30 in the morning. I just didn't want to get up. I was so scared. And, I still felt kind of empty and stuff going to the gym, but I didn't have as many intrusive thoughts. I was still sort of just trying to be patient with myself, saying this is temporary. And it's very scary because as soon as I say that, I get anxiety like, oh no, is that fake? Am I just lying to myself and it's really going to get worse? Moments like now, I'm kind of lucid. And I'm surprised I'm even able to function all right and like be in enclosed spaces and not be terrified. My last bout, I was terrified of being in enclosed spaces. Usually I'm fine with that. I enjoy it. I like the seclusion. I like movie locations in small spaces. I started taking CBD oil. Damn, that stuff's expensive. $46 for a little bottle like this. And it had THC in it. I asked for one without any. They didn't say they didn't have any. By the way, good thing about being in LA, I looked up a CBD store. Closest one was less than a mile away. So it's like they're everywhere. Place smelled like shit. It was beautiful how it was laid out, but it smelled like shit because, I don't know, it smelled like weed. And I was kind of shocked when you go in. It was like the reception to, I don't know, court or something. Like there's like somebody behind a glass and stuff and a security guard there. And I didn't want to walk up because I'm like, oh, am I in the right place? I thought you just walk in and the store's there. I'm like, yeah, I'm here for CBD. And they're like, yeah, show your ID to the security guard. I'm like, oh, okay. And then it said cash only too. And so I had to go to the ATM inside. But yeah, I figured what the hell, why not? Why not try it? So even though they didn't have it without THC, because I don't want to, my mind's already like has enough stimulation without having additional drugs in me or whatever, but it was a very, very small amount, and so I'm keeping it low dose after meals. And I don't know, I mean, I'm just trying that. I'm not sure what difference it's making yet, if any. Still taking magnesium every day, and I started taking vitamin B12 in addition to, I've always been taking now with lunch, echinacea and fish oil or krill oil pills. I managed to work out today, even though that was scary. It wasn't terrifying though, but it was a little scary, this empty, vacuous feeling, like I'm floating off. And I just got to be patient with myself because I'm so, hurried to, like, I want to be able to write. That's like my power, is to be able to write screenplays and feel active in movies. At least I can watch comedy sketches and feel something. But man, it's like a roller coaster each day. Last night it was pretty bad. I was hurting and just worried I will have to somehow leave my life, just escape, because I can't be in touch with reality anymore. And going through all these thoughts of like, how do I make sense of all this, and how did I get through it before, and I don't have the strength to get through it again. I mean, like, for my mind to sort of break through it. And if you don't know what depersonalization, derealization is in the first place, it's basically marked by like feeling outside of your body and like the world isn't real. Those are two of the things, but it can involve a lot more than that. So I have all these delusions, very painful ones. I can't feel emotions as much when I watch movies or at all. Not only that, it can be excruciating to watch. So I was watching movie clips last night at the library and on my laptop, and I was getting such anxiety I had to get up and step outside once or twice. And yeah, it's scary, but I can't keep comparing it to previous bouts. Although it's interesting, you know, last time I was sick, the day before, I called my old client for videography and said, hey, can I work for you again? You know, I'm ready to work. The day before, I didn't know I'd be ready to. And even then, it took like another good year and a half to sort of feel normal again. About that time, I finally made a video about what it was like to be disabled for 9 months. And that was when I was finally able to sleep a full night. It took me like 2 years to be able to sleep a full night. Although there was a period late in my disability in 2013 where I was only able to go to sleep at like 8 in the morning and wake up at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So that, at least I was able to sleep, but it was very painful and I still didn't think I would ever get better. So, you know, I got to be patient, and I feel like I'm being stupid and fooling myself when I am being patient. But I'm really determined, you know, you can't see when you're in this, you can't see like a millimeter in front of you. Everything is like, you have to wait to sense it, like feel it touching your face. And so you can't see when am I going to improve. It is very scary. I do keep thinking, oh no, what if I'm being stupid and it's not going to get better and I have to do something drastic to get better? Like, I don't know what. It's not like I have something specific in mind. But yeah, it's scary. And I'm eating very healthy. I have my oatmeal, bananas, fruits. Yesterday I ate bell peppers. They had them at the food bank, like a little plastic container of like bell peppers, and I forget what else was in there, apples or something, grapes. But yeah, I was really scared last night. I thought, oh no, I'm not getting better, I'm getting worse. And I got a message about the movie I'm working on. They asked, can I come in Sunday? And I got the text last night, so I didn't respond to it yet. It was real late. And because I was thinking then I might have to say, no, I'm going to be in the mental hospital. But then this morning I was feeling clearer, and I said, yeah, I'll be there. Still hope I can. You know, it's not a sure thing. The whole thing's just very scary. It's overwhelming, and I never know when anxiety is going to set in. And the anxiety is really scary and like metal, like scraping me or something. I was able to clean my car today too. That was good. Not the inside, but although I did clean off the seat, I spilled some oatmeal on it. But the outside, so, and that's good when I can do little tasks like that and not like flip the hell out emotionally and be like so disturbed and scared. That's good. Like, I wasn't having any delusions. I'm not even that tired. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I was able to work out, and I don't know, I just got to take my time and still in my mind be connected to movies and, like, you know, imagine them, like the power of them and stuff, even if I can't quite watch them. I don't know if I'll try and watch a movie today or what, but it's just so overwhelming. And I was really scared this morning, believe me. When I was waking up, really scared. And thinking, you know, I'm going to be like last time where I felt so far out of reality. So far. I mean, like, the only way I could have been more is if somehow my brain was taken out of my body. Like, it was so painful to where I was just giving it, like, I don't know what I could have done to give in more to these delusions, because they were so painful. And yet it's like I wanted some escape, but there is no escape. Where can I escape to? I already went to the very opposite side of the country, so it's not like I can physically escape anywhere. Like, what would I do? There's nowhere to go. So in a way, that's kind of good. And like my mom said, maybe I came to LA to be cured, you know? Maybe her instinct to tell me, she didn't tell me to go to LA. She was just talking. That's how I decided to go to LA, even though I had thought about it a few weeks before when she said, maybe you'll go to LA someday and make movies there. When she said that in the kitchen, I thought, oh, I have to go to LA. Like, I'm finally ready. Before, it wouldn't have made sense, but I finally realized I had to. So even though I'm talking calmly now, it's a bit to take in. It's a lot. Strange sensations and stuff. My left leg, like by my hip or by my butt, it like still feels like hot sometimes when I lie down, or even it felt wet. And I felt it just to be sure, even though I was pretty sure there was nothing. I'm like, there's nothing there. But at least I didn't have sleep paralysis. I could sleep a full night, because there were a few nights where I was waking up every hour and only sleeping like 3 hours because I was in so much pain. So I'm just being patient and trying to be confident that yes, this is a disorder. It's not real. Like, it's not really happening, that something is channeling my brain and making me crazy. And there's more stuff I could talk about, but it's kind of triggering to get too into. Like, I don't want to talk about it because it's the kind of thing, it makes it more powerful. Oh, also, I can't even get mental health counseling from the place that I was referred to at the psychiatric urgent care, because I called them, and first of all, they said I'd have to pay. Now, it would be based on my income, so it would be pretty low, but I would need Medi-Cal, the state free health insurance program, which I'm going to try and sign up for. And I thought I couldn't, but it turns out I only can't if I go to the hospital again and they try and sign me up there. I think that's the case. So if I do it online, I guess I'll be able to. I still fucking hate reporting income, but I may try it, because I would also like to get my health checked, physical, blood work. Who knows where my cholesterol is, man, it's scary. Fortunately, my blood pressure's always been great. Like, I've got it checked last week when I was at the hospital. It's always like in a really good range. And my pulse is always good too. But yeah, so I called the mental health clinic, and not only they said, I'll have to pay, but their first opening is January 17th. And right now it's what, December 5th? So that's not good. I can't do that. So I might call another one. I don't know. I don't even care really. And then the prescriptions I got, Seroquel and Guancefil or something, I can't even remember. They took the prescription there, the paper, but they wouldn't, they said they hadn't gotten payment from the county yet for the prescriptions. They were supposed to get it. I told them that. They said, okay, we'll call you when we get it. But now, that was Monday, I think. It's, what day is today? Thursday. Still nothing. Maybe I'll call them. I don't know. Really, I'm not that interested in it, because I don't think it's going to do anything for me. But I am taking, like I said, the CBD oil, magnesium tablets, B12, vitamin gummies, echinacea, fish oil pills, or krill oil, just depending which bottle I grab first, basically. And trying to take care of myself. I mean, right now all I can be is kind of patient. I'm not operating, at 100%. So way better than before, and I'm hoping this time I have the clarity to actually deal with it and to realize, okay, these are delusions. I don't have to keep questioning, well, how could I feel these things so strongly? Could they really be fake if I feel them so strongly? And finally deal with this, and hopefully never have a bout again, a recurrence, and hope that I'm, done with this. Even though, as I say that, I'm like, who am I kidding? I'm not going to be done with it. But like I said, every time before, I didn't think I'd be done with it. The first time I got it, 30 seconds before I was done with it, I didn't think I'd be better. And then I had all of a sudden that, like, almost a reverse panic attack where I felt so much better. Second time, it just took months of that horrible abusive relationship that ended up making me sort of snap back into reality. And then last time, it was just a gradual fog. Even like 2 weeks before I was well enough to work again, I didn't think I'd be able to. And even the first time I went out with a group of people after that, I wasn't sure I'd be able to speak or say anything, and I was somehow able to. And even the first event I shot video at after I was sick, when I heard about the event and I wanted to go, I didn't think I'd be able to go. I was like, oh, that's too bad. I'm not going to be able to make it because I'm sick and that's it. It's going to be the rest of my life. So, got to be patient with myself and, you know, be selfish, like take care of myself and not worry about all the stuff I think, you know, needs to be addressed and whatever. Just like whatever with the world or something, you know, how I always am ranting about white supremacists and stuff. I got to kind of just not worry about that and just take care of myself, which is a good strategy, I think. And really, I should have done more of that before, because I think getting away from that in movies did kind of help me get derealized again. So it's very tough. Believe me, I'm surprised I'm able to speak now. At 6 this morning, you know, when I was lying in my car, I was feeling really hellish and very scared, with a lot of anxiety, and just like I was floating off. So maybe the poison's working its way through me. It's like, you know, before you get better or something, you throw up and everything. I can't focus too much on all that. Just wait for my mind to come back. And in the meantime, I'm still going to keep trying some strategies to help myself out and always be sort of connected to film and movies. And there's something I realized, the power of seeing stuff on a screen that has over me. And that's good. And I like understanding it. And maybe that power will finally, you know, be reignited or fully reignited. I can feel it now in a way. I didn't know if I'd be able to film a video anymore. Like this morning, I'm like, man, I don't know if I can do it. I'll be so fucking out of my mind. Really terrifying. So, anyways, I don't even know, what am I going to do now? Maybe go to the library, maybe just try and go see a movie. Yeah, it's a real trip, but so far I'm in a good course of action. Last time I got sick, I remember desperately trying to get treatment right away, but not really having any idea what I was supposed to do, and it was just hell. Didn't know what to do, and I was getting all the wrong treatment, and really I don't know if treatment would have helped anyways, because, you know, what good is like trying to do relaxation techniques or something if you're in excruciating pain? Like, that's not the time for it. So, you know, maybe it's working its way through me. I don't know. I've always believed that I was truly cursed or something, and if this really is a disorder, you know, all the better, because at least it means it's something treatable and not permanent, and it won't do permanent damage to me, even though it kind of has mentally. But, I don't know. I really don't know what to expect day to day. It's like when I'm like this, my memories seem fake. They don't even seem real. So it's like I don't even know, you know, what life was like before in a way. I can't even remember what it was like. Man, just like I said, got to be patient. Got to be calm and take time and not assume the worst, even though it's very easy to do that. Very easy. Because, like, if you have a cold or something, it's somewhat, even though it's miserable, whenever I get colds, I'm depressed, and I haven't gotten one in a while. I always take zinc and vitamin C when I get a cold coming on. It wipes it out. But before that, when I would get colds, I would be very depressed that I was sick. And, you know, there is a sense, I guess, in which in those moments you worry, will you ever get better? But at least you have your mind, even though your mind is altered by your body being sick. It is my mind, so it's like my perception's off. I can't tell what's outside of this experience. But anyways, just gonna keep going and try and keep recuperating. So thanks for the support, everyone.